Alright, my friends, this week we are going to draw witch's legs. So, as you can see, we have our witch, we have her legs and her feet, and we have a little spider. Now you can hang this from your window upside down so that we just see her little feet sticking out. And if you do that, you would make your spider go the other way, so the web would be hanging from the other side. Or you can make your witch fly sideways, however you choose. We are going to start at the bottom, and we are going to have some symmetry. So what that means is that if we were to draw a line right down the middle of our page, our witch's legs are going to be the same on both sides, like a mirror image almost. So we're going to go ahead and draw them both at the same time. We're going to start with the back of the leg, or the back of the boot rather. And then we're going to put the heel on. This is the back of that shoe. We are going to come up, and then we're going to come over. Now we're going to curl that toe around, and we want to come up nice and high because we're going to come underneath it later on. The other side should match. So out and around like so. Okay, now at the top we are going to bring our boot over and over, and then we're going to bring it down a little bit below where that curl is. And I like to do it on an angle. I'm going to bring it down below that. Now we're going to bring our boot up to a point like so, curl it around, and we have our boot. Now we're going to add the dress part of our witch, and then we'll connect it with the legs. I'm going to scoop my paper down. We're going to draw two big lines here, 1 and 2. We want to leave a little bit of room for our spider on one side, doesn't matter which one, and we're going to add a zigzag line. Now we have lots of practice with that with our patterns because it is a line pattern, but I'm going to make mine a little bit uneven so it looks like the dress is torn. It doesn't have to be perfect. It looks a little bit better when it's uneven. And then we're going to draw the legs. So we're going to connect the legs from the boot to the dress straight up. Drawing 4 lines, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to add the stripes for those tights. And those are just lines that go across. Now when we get to the dress, the stripes are going to continue. However, they're not going to be in front of or on top of the dress. So we need to go right around that. I'm going to try to line up my stripes on this side. Draw an imaginary line over, and then here, and maybe one more. Okay, now if I want my witch to be like this, I would draw my spider coming down, and I would put it here. If I want my witch to be this way, like she's coming out of the ground, I would put my spider this way. So it would be coming from the sky, you know, from this angle, and we would put our spider this way. And then you could put that in the window like so. I'm going to go this way so that I can talk a little bit about the horizon line. So if your witch is standing on the ground, there would be the horizon line. This is the line where the ground meets the sky. So we're just going to try to make it look like it's all one line right behind these feet. And we'll add our spider in, put that web down, and you can draw an oval or a circle. And we're going to draw 8 legs, 4 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now spiders also have 8 eyes. So I'm going to draw 8 eyeballs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, looks good. The last thing you're going to do is add some color. So think about what colors you think about with witches. Do you think about black or green or purple or orange, blue or red? What color is your witchy color? You can also add some details to the boots if you want. You can see I added some X's here to look like laces. You could add a buckle if you wanted. To do a buckle, you would just draw a square and then another square inside of it, and then we draw 2 lines connecting it to the edge of the boot. That's a square with a smaller square inside of it and 2 lines connecting it to the boot. So think about all of those details that we can add. If I wanted to, I could add a patch, like maybe her dress got ripped. So there's a patch of fabric and maybe it got stitched on like this. And I could color that a different color from her dress. Just makes it look a little bit more tattered or worn. That's up to you. So think about your colors, think about what details you want to add, and have fun.